Hello everyone, this is myself, Dalton Texon again, and my wife's the one that had the gastric bypass surgery. So up to date, well, let's see, I'll kind of go back here since I was going to make a video or two, a couple in between here, but I just, time. So let's see, the first week was interesting because she experienced the everything tasting weird and tasting bad, and things that she liked didn't taste good. And uh, I thought it was interesting when we looked it up. I had no idea that your stomach actually has taste buds. Your stomach and parts of your intestine actually have taste buds. So I was thinking, well, let's see, since they make a little pouch and cut off a good chunk of the stomach and reroute everything, that could be why everything tastes different. I guess your taste buds have to readjust. Anyways, let's see. So she made it through the liquid stage, then the soft food stage, and then the mushy food stage, and it was really hard for her. It was hard watching her, and it was very hard not to feel guilty when I was eating something, and she kept going, no, 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 just eat, just eat. And sometimes I wondered if maybe it was just watching me eat it was kind of satisfying to her, that the couple connection thing where you kind of empathize, feel for each other type thing. So we got past that, and then she got back to regular foods. And that first week, let's see, she was kind of having problems. Well, it's not really problems. It's just that it was interesting to see that some foods some days worked fine, and other days they made her kind of nauseous or sick. But it's been a definite trial by error since then and up to now, trying to find the right foods that don't upset her stomach and such. And but at least she's happy she's able to eat most everything. And really for us, it's a fortunate thing. Our diet really didn't change that much. As it for us, it was really just taking out carbs, a lot of the carbs, because we started eating way too many carbs and not enough protein with anything, and we developed that habit for quite a few years. And I suppose that's really what our downfall was when we both gained a lot of weight, because we initially started off pretty slender. When we met, well, this is about 20 years ago too. We were a bit younger too, more energetic and all, but we used to go dancing 3 times a week, and I had a part-time band and a full-time job, and she was working full-time as a physical therapist. But when we first met, we were both pretty slender. um, yeah, we'd go dancing at least 3 times a week, and not just like for an hour or two. We would dance solid for like 4 to 6 hours. And she was actually the first one that I met that ever could actually make me say, "Can we stop and take a break for a drink?" It was amazing. Because I would get on the dance floor, and I had just used that as my own personal way of just getting out the stress for the week. And that was how I kept slender, just dancing, because you're working all kinds of muscles, and it's a lot of emotional release. So that was pretty good. But we both through the time discovered we were both emotional eaters, and during the time that we had the biggest stress in our lives in I'd say the mid 90s, right around when my mom died, right after my brother died, then my mom died, and it just culminated. And then shortly after, the economy was going, and then 9/11 happened, and a lot of people lost jobs, including ourselves. And well, then we had friends staying with us, trying to help them survive. So we just kind of piled up a bunch of us in one apartment with lots of, pets and as well. And it was a very hard time. And that was when we gained the bulk of our weight, I believe. And from there, it's, the economy hasn't really picked up that much. So life's been stressful. And then I went on disability, and that really killed our income, So it's been an interesting roller coaster ride, this adventure of life. But I feel like it's been a positive upswing. I was so impressed with we got to go to the Portneuf in the Portneuf Medical Center in Pocatello, Idaho, and they have a 6-month program where you you can go, and this is, before you actually get approved for the surgery, but this is actually help you get ready for surgery, and they cover everything, and I was just impressed, and they had such a wonderful, friendly staff, and plus they'd have we'd go once a month, and they'd have the hour class as well, which would cover everything from nutrition to how your body responds, and those are important things because we were reading up on what foods we should eat and stuff, but it's still a matter of willpower and really just fighting to get back to how for us it was getting back to how we used to be, and because my wife had come up to from being so skinny in our 20s, and I mean in the 20s, 20 years ago, and both of us being in such fit shape, to just kind of going through that middle stage of getting older and just everything culminating and gaining so much weight. For her, it was to save her life. It really was, because she was starting to develop all kinds of things, and so since her surgery, she's already improved on a lot of things, and just her overall attitude, and even mine too, because as a spouse, the program was great for me too, because I felt because it's a journey together, and we're doing this together, and even though I didn't get the surgery or anything, it's still helping me to get back to better habits by the fact that we have eliminated so many bad things out of our household, out of our diet, and just reminding ourselves, some of the things that used to help us stay in shape, and getting active again and such. And we're both on disability, we're home, we have a lot of time on our hands, and most of our friends, they have no time. They don't even have time to see each other, much less, and friends, including friends. And I remember that too. We were that kind of busy eons ago, but it's been an amazing journey. And so since her surgery, which has been 9 weeks ago, 9 weeks ago, she's lost 40 pounds. Yeah, amazing. And now it's the thing of I don't know if other people have suggestions and stuff, but I guess we'll have to look that up. But trying to find things to help tighten the skin. I know that's going to be a lot of loose skin, and like myself, I've been looking at Life Script. It has exercises for your face and stuff. So I've been trying to do for myself toning exercises. Doing the face stretches and things like that. It looks real goofy when you do it, but getting just back into exercising more often, and because we became such homebodies, became very sedentary too, which was not good, which was dangerous for both of us, obviously, and did not help with our overall health. So she made a tremendous amount of changes. She stopped smoking. We got soda out of the house. She used to drink 4 to 5 cans a day, and I drank once in a great while, but so we got soda out of the house. She's cut way, 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 way back on her caffeine, and she used to drink a pot and a half of coffee, and we used to have chips and just all kinds of garbage in the house all the time. We rarely ate any sweets, but still, holidays, we binged. So those were a lot of our downfalls there, and getting those out of the house has definitely made an improvement. Plus, I didn't realize, because we share cooking. I didn't realize that we had both been used to. I learned just basic cooking, but I was always the oldest, so I always cooked in quantity to feed my brothers, and because my folks worked, the typical, our generation on forward, where you get the kids have to take care of themselves type thing, but I didn't realize I was overcooking. I was cooking too much, and then it's really easy to overeat. We're from the generation eat everything on your plate, right? And you don't realize those things actually stick in your head. You think, I got to eat everything on my plate. And so you do. And so learning to serve ourselves lower quantities as well, and realizing, oh yeah, we're actually just fine with us half or less than what we used to eat and put on our plates. And of course, well, for her, she's got way, just, little plates. So she even bought a bunch of little baby spoons, and it was interesting. We've got a whole pile of baby spoons in the drawer. But I try to pick that up too, is like with some of the things, try to use the baby spoon just to help myself eat slower or eat smaller bites. Which is funny because I was one of those little kids. That was one of the things my mom used to laugh about when I was a little kid. And because of my chubby cheeks, I always had chubby cheeks. Um, it would look like I had a whole mouthful, and she'd be like, "Why are you still chewing?" And I'd be chewing. She'd open my mouth, and I'd have one little grain of rice, and I'd still be chewing on that one little grain of rice for a few minutes. And no wonder I was such a skinny kid. I hardly ate. See, I was like skin and bones when I was younger, and then I was athletic in high school. So for me to just slide all the way back down, that was just not good. But, life happens. Anyways, I want to give a shout out to a lot of people from the Plus One group that have been very encouraging. Let me look at my little list here of friends there. I have to say that I've been very impressed with the Plus One group. There's just a lot of really great people, and drama happens. People are people, and interacting. You learn to, as you're getting to know each other, you learn to you develop different relationships, and you learn a lot of things about people, and ultimately, we connect to some people and we don't connect to others, and that's all right. That's fine. You're always going to find people that you get along with the best and ones that you don't. And as you get older too, I think some things are just not as big of a deal. When you see a lot of things happen, it's like, oh, why is that such a big deal to these people, But that's just each of us at our own growing level, our maturity. But because I've seen, we've watched the videos, a lot of videos and a lot of things going on, and I've been a part of all different types of social groups, and because Carla and I, we enjoy people, and we've both traveled a bit, and ultimately, we all have the same things in common, and you find common ground and try to focus on that. And people just, some people just need to learn to be open-minded and just let live, let people be themselves. People that are themselves, they're the brave ones. They're the ones to be admired, not chastised or criticized. It's hard enough to be yourself in a system, in a world that demands conformity, much less anything else. And but anyway, shout out to David Bleacher. Seems like a pretty great guy. He's pretty funny, and I really love the interaction between him and his wife on the videos. Pete Corp, thank you. Everybody that's appreciate the suggestions about the food and stuff. We never did get to the restaurant, and we still haven't seen the movie. We were going to, but like I said, it's been an up and down for Carla, my wife, with her diet. It's the upset, her stomach being upset, and plus she got slammed with allergies. And from all the news reports, this is the worst allergy season. So she's fighting that on top of the food thing. So we'll get there. But we appreciate all the suggestions, and it's good to know that she will be able to eat a little popcorn, or that she can do it a little at a time when her stomach's able to handle it, because she loves popcorn. And I know we'd buy popcorn by the boxes. We even bought the bag, and we were getting a popcorn maker. Well, our last one died, so we were getting another one. Shout out to Jenny Brownfield and TJ. Just really enjoyable. You just seem like a really great couple, and really enjoy the feedback and the support. Sunny, thank you. And it's really great to just see people enjoying their lives and standing up for who they are, and for all of us. And let's see, there's a few more there. Samuel Harris, it's nice to get to know everybody a little at a time here. And John O'Rourke, thank you. Shout out to all you guys. And of course Will and his wife Sarah. Really enjoy you guys are so charismatic, so full of life, and we really just enjoy your videos, what you share and such. It's fun. We enjoy your videos, and well, I want to say thank you to everyone, and wish everyone well, just keep it up, stay strong, and go forward. And I wish everyone the best. Peace and love.